exemption. We can help Vermont companies raise the capital they need right here in Vermont. To accomplish this, my Department of Financial Regulation will implement new rules doubling $1 million the cap on these investments. Burlington, the Queen City, was just named one of the top 10 emerging tech cities in the United States. Ever since IBM CEO Tom Watson had the wisdom to build a plant here in Vermont to stimulate our economy, Vermont has been a leader in technology. Back then, our jobless rate was 12%, and there was no tech industry. Now, our tech industry is a significant multiplier in our economy. It has spawned a culture of innovation that has resulted in many booming businesses, millions of dollars of development and other capital investments, and a cascading effect of jobs throughout our communities. High-tech jobs and high-skilled engineering are helping Vermont companies become the national and global leaders. Think Dealer.com, MyWeb Grocery, Dynapack, Biotech, Chroma, Global Z, Logic Supply, GW Plastics, and Green Mountain Digital, just to name a few. Vastly different. But what makes each company successful is the innovative thinking and skilled research and development, R&D, that goes into their products. Jobs are the result. One engineering or development job can generate 20 more jobs in production and manufacturing. But Vermont must compete to recruit and retain these companies, and the stakes are higher there. That's why I've asked my team, working together with you this session, on further ways to encourage and grow technology development, leading to even more manufacturing and job growth right here in Vermont. Now we can't grow jobs and enhance our quality of life in Vermont without maintaining a great transportation system. Early in my administration, we made a tough call to end the state's decade-long, $100 million service highway with SOP. We launched a collaborative community process to examine and identify practical, achievable, 21st century solutions to Chittenden County's traffic congestion. We are now moving forward with wide consensus on new, common sense projects to meet these needs. We have also paved more than 800 miles of roads, 25% of our system, and moved a portion of state roads in very poor condition from 34% in 2009 to just under 22% today. And we've made similar progress rehabilitating more than 100 bridges. To continue this great progress, my budget proposal includes $686 million for transportation, an increase of $33 million over last year. This is the biggest investment in our transportation system in our state's history, and I ask for your support. The funding will allow us to repair and replace over 104 bridges and perform preventative maintenance on dozens of core structures, lay 304 miles of pavement statewide, expand car and van pooling in our bus network, which saw increased ridership again last year, and support the establishment of a green highway with electric vehicle charging stations connecting Montreal to Montpelier and beyond in southern New England. On rail, we took a giant leap forward and we secured another federal grant of $9 million to fund the rebirth of the Western Corridor. Our rail team is moving projects faster than ever to connect downtown Burlington to Rutland, to Bennington, to Albany, and on to New York City. I like the fact that the Chippewa County rep never got his roots wrong. My budget proposes $19 million to extend these improvements, bringing us closer to our goal of growing jobs and economic opportunity by delivering better freight and passenger rail service up and down the western side of Vermont. We build commerce and a healthier, greener Vermont when we invest in our roads, bridges, rail, buses, airports, sidewalks, and bike paths. We also help put Vermonters to work. Every $1 million of transportation spending creates and sustains about 48 jobs. Our $686 million investment in transportation will represent thousands of jobs for Vermonters. Winners like this, with our dedicated V-Trans crew out there clearing the way to keep us safe. We appreciate how critical it is to support these efforts. We must continue rebuilding our aging transportation network to make up for the maintenance and repair neglected for years, so that we provide Vermonters with good roads and strong bridges once again. We're on. Our downtowns and village centers define Vermont and define our way of life. In these past 3 years, we've supported our downtown to grow jobs, increase housing, and help our environment. We prioritize redevelopment of the state office complex, help Waterbury recover from Irene. We are anchoring a state-of-the-art building in downtown Barrie, bringing hundreds of jobs close to restaurants and shops in the beautiful, restored downtown. We provided funds for Vermont Technical College and CCB to expand and locate campuses in a renovated Brooks building, healing the burned-out part of downtown Bradley. With leaders in St. Albans to allow Milan, one of the area's biggest employers, to expand while sparking a redevelopment effort throughout the entire downtown that is rebuilding in St. Albans. Now, the result means jobs, community pride, economic growth all across Vermont. We've seen the benefits all over the state: Hardwick, Newport, St. Johnsbury, Winooski, Virgins, and so many other communities. One reason this is happening is because of the downtown tax credits. Every public dollar in this program brings about $15 of additional investment and creates a chain reaction of other economic improvements. That's why I asked you to support my budget request of an additional $500,000 in downtown tax credits, leveraging $7.5 million more in downtown improvements statewide. Our budget also continues our housing, and conservation of our working lands by including a 9% increase for the Vermont Housing Conservation Board. 9%. Our support of Farm to Plate and the Vermont Ag Development Program, which have helped fuel an increase of more than 1,000 jobs in the local food economy since I took office. We also recognize the tremendous scenic, cultural, environmental, recreational, and economic impact of our Working Lands Initiative by, for the first time, including its funding in the base budget with a 5% increase over last year. Our greenhouse gas emissions are now back to the level not seen since 1990, even though our economy has grown significantly since that time. Our renewable energy, conservation, and efficiency policies have helped give us there. Vermont's participation in the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, a model for our country, has generated more than $3 million for conservation and efficiency this year alone. This is great progress. But we must do more. We must do more for our environment. Despite significant investments and well-intentioned initiatives over the years, we are now facing up to the long-standing reality that our lakes and streams have not improved. Under the leadership of Commissioner Mears, we're working with the EPA and our communities across the state to have a conversation about common sense solutions for water quality problems that have for too long plagued our state and fouled our lakes. My recommended capital budget adjustment includes an additional $1.1 million to support improving Vermont's water quality. We are aggressively moving to green, clean, local, renewable energy, and the job growth that comes with it. Vermont's difficult debate, and it was difficult, about the continued operation of Vermont Energy is coming to a close. We now can focus on our need to embrace a decommissioning process that best serves Vermont and to help those affected by the loss of jobs where I was born, grew up, ran a business, and raised my daughters in Winter County. They now need our help. We pressed energy for timely decommissioning and significant support for jobs and economic transition that will bring more than $20 million for Windham County, clean energy development, and the state of Vermont. It is now time to move past years of dispute with energy and strive to find common agreement wherever possible going forward to get this right for Vermont. Now, some people have suggested that our investment in renewable energy are costly and claim that we should stop our profits. These voices are misinformed. Building renewables isn't just good for our planet, it isn't just good for jobs, it's also good for our wallets. Our strategy of building local renewable energy projects while maximizing our energy efficiency is working, already helping us defer nearly $400 million of transmission costs, which our region's ratepayers would otherwise have had to pay. Our local renewable energy company bringing standard offer projects in at half the cost previously projected, thanks to last year's move to a new market-based program. We expanded renewable energy and efficiency investments through VEDA's Vermont Sustainable Energy Loan Fund. And we're saving taxpayers money by installing solar in many of our state buildings. The amount of solar in Vermont has more than tripled since I became governor, and more projects are coming online every single day. When we see solar panels on rooftops in our neighborhoods or out in our fields, we're often looking at projects made possible by our net metering program. I am committed to continuing and expanding net metering this session by substantially raising the percentage of peak load that can be supplied by these projects while ensuring that they remain affordable. With the leadership of people like Chairman Tony Klein and a wide array of our utilities, businesses, many of you, I know that we can get this right. To secure our economic success and our children's future in a Green Mountain state, we're compelled to keep climbing with every initiative that we pursue. Never satisfied that our work is done. I know we will continue our progress this session with the help of your guidance and good judgment. While we will have our differences at times about policy choices, we share, along with the citizens that we all represent, a common set of values: community, hard work, fairness. These common values guide us, and they will continue to ensure our success. I look forward to a productive session serving the Vermonters that we all want. Thank you so much.